I been the rep. Niggas ain't never been on my level. They must got the wrong impression. All my fears and salute my lord. Shot took my check. Go through all this just to drop my sword. That shit out the question. Kyle can't call 144. We got the wrong number. Keep talking. I'm deep stroking revenge. She a grown woman. I get 2 Glocks fully loaded, nigga. I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better. He must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup. Niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga. You see my breath. We deep as a mud. Red letters got me waiting on the deep. Lord, we ain't no priest. I want the world to burn, just like Arthur Flip. I asked my Lord when we get that power. He said time to show. Took that first step like a man. I ain't no child no more. I need that glow. Humble, I don't like the boast. They know it ain't 144. They don't come close. Let's see who wanted the most. I'm from a city where they blitz. They'll rob you quick. Ask God out DC about that shit. We both came up with trick. I remember when I was lost and on the wrong path. Lies that I told my mother, lies that I told my dad. Remember I walked in the house, he seen all the stress on my head. Called you about that robbery after school, I knew what I did. Victim of peer pressure all along, I guess I was scared. I saw the niggas tell Miss Graham that crack, I should've killed her. I understand our pressure when she died, it was heartbreaking. About to take a trip to Newtown just to say I'm sorry, man. This the only family I gotta play to win. For my children, so they ain't victim of they sin. Glory, cause I chased away that demon, try to take my kin. Can't taste that pleasures with a vengeance, he'll be back again. Niggas move by emotions, I'm a soldier, I can't comprehend. There's no when Satan put that pressure on him, he'll probably been. Jumped off in that water, he can hardly swim. Strap on me, to protect my people, I'm on God. I got a crazy bitch, love the crazy in me, call her Harley Quinn. Remember what you did for me back then, always a long friend. Text my nigga threw his life away, I'm in a dark place. You supposed to be right here with me, you chose the wrong side. Wasn't always friends, we locked in after no, I can't go like that, my lord, no, not this time. I am the rep, ask about I been the rep. Niggas ain't never been on my level, they must got the wrong impression. All my fears and salute my lord, shot took my check. Go through all this just to drop my sword, that shit out the question. Kyle can't call 144, we got the wrong number. I'm deep stroking revenge, she a grown woman. I get 2 Glocks, fully loaded, nigga, I call him dumb and dumb. What's wrong with him? He should've known better, he must be on something. Hey, it's Mr. Bring me back that cup, niggas know they in trouble. Look around, little nigga, you see my breath, we deep as a mud. Red letters got me waiting on the deep. Lord, we ain't no priest, I want the world to burn, just like Arthur Flip. I'm trying to start this fire, but I'll be patient, Lord, I be still. My enemy took a turn for the worst, that shit gave me chill. Certified property ain't one Western, he don't fit the bill. On the call, cause next season we're at Soldier Circle on the field. I said we gon' teach him all to run, we gon' teach him all to kill him. If you can't go to him alone, then you ain't in this shit for real. Cap, you get the orders, what you do, how you keep your cool, how you find the truth. I said some niggas told me some real shit. When your Hunter said, God ain't 50-50, he revealed. Then Muhammad said, you had these little things, you get the kill shit. I was lost, I thank the Lord, he put that zeal on me later. Don't say that, hold up, fuck that. I thank the Lord, he put that zeal on me later. So I got niggas up on Willow Road and still on me a fake. It was a nigga up on Barron Roads putting me on cake. Shit, I know a nigga up on Stain Road and shoot nice like the baby. Could've went crazy, you think you the one with trauma, huh? Nigga, please, I was with them boys in the hood, just like Jordan did some shit I ain't gon' never tell. Ones that know it's God in me. Why I get that mercy, Lord? Don't know why you guarded me. God, know you love me. You saved my life that night on New Year's Eve. Cause I was out there riding with them demons like a thief. Lord, I'm still trying to change. Please don't bring that darkness yet. It ain't hard to vibe with me, but I am the wrong one to tell. I let some brothers down to this day. It's my biggest regret. But I know this self I took forgiveness is a bigger flex. The only reason I made the call, only reason I confess, so I can ride and watch the world burn, just like Arthur Fleck. I am the rep. Hold on.
Yo, Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Conquer.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. You hear me?
long for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rubber. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Perry Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbill move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's by any little nigga, this that cult need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the build, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. You PK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the pain, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock 5 rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Me and my niggas, but
The Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Conquerors. Respect.
hey, look, I just left Atlanta, I said I'll be back in August. The way I go to work, I've been this bitch, I need an office. Pussy so good, should've put it in my coffin. If he play up that Glock like back the fuck up on me, nigga. He hurt and I can see it in his face. Time to bring that bait, my shit raw. I'ma bust they head no matter what I play. I'ma take the word, you get that bread, bitch. What I say, hold a run, going undefeated just like OJ. No, I gotta keep that little rascal in case it pump fake. Shorty called me, said she need that spanking, I said, okay. I lead by example, they are not a factor. You was not a queen, hoe, and we ain't the Black Panthers. 144, who they send to get them answers. I'm sicker than that cancer, I'm quick to get them bands. I don't know why they keep on playing with me. Who the one they said they give me? Miss Glizzy with me. Cook that beef so good, they like, who made the chili? Now they want reconsider. Guess that I'm the one tripping. Drop the truth like Cat Williams. Come through the door like Pippi Pip. I'm always trying to flip my penny. Busy, I'ma be a minute. Get that dough like Mr. Sims. Listen, nigga, we back they lit. I just left Atlanta, I said I'll be back in August. The way I go to work, I've been this bitch, I need an office. Pussy so good, should've put it in my coffin. If he play up that Glock like back the fuck up on me, nigga. He hurt and I can see it in his face. Time to bring that bait, my shit raw. I'ma bust they head no matter what I play. I'ma take the word, you get that bread, bitch. What I say, hold a run, going undefeated just like OJ. Niggas hate, yeah, what about it? I know about it, they can't stop it, ain't worried about it. Niggas fake, they ain't solid, no, I got it, I'm hard about it.
it a lot. It's not something that's really truly taught growing up. We don't really get it. It's like you know something about the show. We don't really get taught this in our homes today, man. We all grew up speaking English. It's one of those languages that we just kind of grew up on, but it's something that in Hebrew, man, it allows you to understand these scriptures more, understand our culture, understand like where we're from, like just that native Indians. Even just the alphabet alone. So then you get into the more intricate parts of just pulling up Blue Letter Bible and reading that series. You want to be at the stage too? Qadash, man. Not a problem. It's one of those things that it's one of those things we didn't get taught a lot, man. As far as the scriptures, man, we didn't get taught the scriptures, but we also didn't get taught Lashawan Qadash, man. For those first time viewers, Lashawan Qadash is Hebrew, means holy tongue. When you read the Hebrew, man, you have to read right to left. So you read like this. Of course, in the English, we read like this, left to right. You read duh or tired, you read left to right. It's different when you read the Hebrew, you feel me? Can you hear me that far, bro? No idea. 1 second. 1 second, I got you. Let me check something right quick. So can you hear me now? Drop one in the chat if you can hear me online. You don't hear anything? Say on my side, on mine, I can hear something. It does sound like I'm a little distant though. See something right quick, bro. Check one thing. So like, can you hear me now? Drop one in the chat if you can hear me. See. Well, can you hear me now? Probably got a slight delay too, so it sounds like on my YouTube. Coaching in the rock and roll, man. All right, so the Hebrew isn't taught, today to our people. So one thing we gotta understand is, of course, how to read it, how to speak it. We can get into, very, very low. My camera just looks focused. Yep. My camera just lost focus. I'm switching cameras. It's locked in. So, we about to get into this right here, man. We about to just start with the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. We're gonna start with the I. The quickest way I can say I memorized it is like think like a least than sign with a line through it, or less than sign with a line through it, and that's kind of like how I memorized it. So we're gonna start right there. So we're gonna draw it like this, right? Think about a less than sign, right? Like a sharp knife as well too. You draw a line through it right there. It's gonna be your I. So it'll be AH. So we go through right quick. We go Syrian as well. The Syrian looks like kind of like this. I might slide this. It's like an X, right? Like that. Simple. That's what it would look like. It's like it's gonna say anything X. And then we gonna go right there. Go to our body. Body over here. Our body looks like a. If I had to say anything, it's like a. It's like a. Kind of a look. Okay. Kind of. So if I had to say anything about the body is like a. Looks similar to a G, but not exactly. And then Syrian looks like the hangman. That's how I memorize a lot of the, when it comes to the Hebrew. I kind of have like, can't say pictographs in my mind, but I have that kind of picture mindset, with stuff, visualization kind of thing going on. So with your ba goes like this right here, right? Right like that. I'm gonna start it kind of like a little foot right there. But you gotta get like that. Gotta shoot that tail right there correctly. Shoot bar and the hangman symbol. I'm writing next to each other, by the way, so if I forget it, I'm gonna drop the AH, the bar, and everything underneath it. You got your hangman symbol. Everybody might not write the hangman symbol the same, but it's okay. Like that. Hangman. Boom. Like that. And that'll be your bar. Put a B. Put an A. Your bar. And then your God. Looks like a 7, but on the side. You feel me? So think about a 7. It'll turn probably, I would say about 25 degrees to the left. And then your guy for the Syrian will look like a cane almost. Like how like the old heads be having the canes kind of spread apart a little bit. That's how it kind of looks a little bit. So the 7 on the side, like this. 7 on the side. So I can't see it that close. But when you got the dot, looking at it right here, like I said, it's like a 7 turning like 25 degrees, simple. And then you got the cane, like I said, like the cane. It's not like this, it's like that. That. Like that. You got like that. So you got GA, and right there, you got simple. And then your dot is kind of simple. It's like a shield. It's a triangle. Your dot's pretty simple as far as the ancient. I tell anybody honestly, when you're learning the Hebrew, the thing that you're going to get faster. That you're going to get faster. One second. Right. And look Qadash. So like your Psalm 16, they Lashawan Qadash. But everybody said they can't hear me online. Yeah, kind of. It's like that. It's like that. I'm using the regular wireless. To the camera. Trying to do it. I do. Trying to do it. One second. Can everybody hear me online now? A little bit better? Can everybody hear me online a lot better? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me a lot better. It's not good. Sound is very low. Can everybody hear me better now? If you hear me a lot better, drop a 1 in the chat. Yeah, I can't reach that far, but no sweat. So that's the die right there. Looks like a triangle. That's the next one we're gonna do. It's kind of simple, you know. If you write the die, you really just write the triangle. They gotta be super crisp, but you know, it has to be a triangle. Simple. And then for the Syrian, I would say it looks like a giant 7. Like it, 1 second. I would say it looks like a giant 7 because it's one of those things to where it's like it looks just like this right here. It looks just like this. But the stem kind of curved just a little bit. me better now, sis? Now we have our how right there. I'm gonna draw it in the ancient and the Assyrian. But you got the ancient right there. So we go to Assyrian. So your Assyrian is like this, right? It's like imagine the pi symbol, right? But it's like this. And then you got like it's kind of broken. You know, it isn't connected like the pi symbol. So it's kind of like a overlap. Yeah, so it's kind of like an overlap. And that'd be a ha. Simple. And we got your Y. Your Y is kind of pretty simple, honestly. It's basically like a giant Y. It's like this. It's like that. You can draw down. Simple. But when you write it in Assyrian, it's like, I would say, imagine that king you talked about earlier, right? It's kind of similar to a cane, but it's like one of them kind of limp, small canes, like if I had to say. It's kind of like this. Mm, mm. So that's what it kind of looks like right there. So now, so far we got I, ba, ga, da, ha, wa. You put your W right there, your A. Remember when you read in the Hebrew, it's right to left. So for instance, check some console real quick. Bible.com or .org, select it. Okay, so if you're online, you got BlueLetterBible.com. What you can do, you can actually read the Assyrian. So for instance, look at BlueLetterBible.com or .org, select it. And then you can type in, let's say, for instance, go Matthew, right? Let's go Matthew chapter 6, get the Lord's Prayer right quick. One second. Yeah, thank you. So we got the Lord's Prayer, right? And you pronounce Abba Nawa. So you have a I right here. You have Ba. We get to a Na. It's a little bit further down the alphabet when we get there. Because it's basically how when you say it, like when you say the full alphabet, you know, we got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We're gonna say it like this. We'll go through it right quick, and then write the rest of it. So you got a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, fa, ta, za, ka, ra, sha, da. So that's how you say the full alphabet. Now I actually made a song for this a long time ago, like years back, but it's like it's not like the ABCs, but it's kind of like once you say it enough times, and you kind of make a little song out of it, you'll get it after a while. But it's simple. Abba, Gada, Hawa. You got Azar. Azar is basically a Z. It's kind of like I'm gonna learn it right quick. It's like this right here. Abba, Gada, Hawa. Zar. So like a big Z, like that. That's your ancient right there. And then for your Assyrian, if I had to say what it looks like, if you don't know, first time seeing the Assyrian, you're gonna look at it and be like confused, because I know I was as well. But it looks like a T almost, but like the stem for the T is not directly in the middle. It's kind of lingering off to like between the midway point and the right side of the T, basically. It's kind of how it looks like. You gotta say anything. So it's kind of like this, where it's like that. But that stem, it goes kind of like this though. It isn't like directly in the middle. It's kind of like if I say anything, it's like right here. So it's really like and it isn't all the way down too. It's kind of like right there. So it looks like almost like a T, but even honestly, the top right here is kind of curved just a little bit more, like this, like that. That's your za. So I'm gonna write za in that. So we got I, ba, da, da, ha, wa, za. And your ka. Your ka is like it's simple, honestly, in my opinion. 1 second. It's like you hear me now. Mics. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me now. Like it, like it, like it, like it. Can everybody hear me now online? Let me check the audio myself. Let's see something. Somebody I'm closer. Sounds a little bit better. But no sweat. So we got Abagada Hawa Za. I can tell your car. Your car looks like a ladder. Your modern day ladder. You got your steps. Simple. So right like this, like a regular ladder. I just that's too wide. I just like little slits right there. Uh, uh. And then this where you get that pi symbol at for your ka. But it has like a little curvature at the top right there, just slightly. When you writing in Syrian,
Goes down perfectly like that. That's your ka. So it reminds me of like a pi symbol, more so. I actually got to make this longer. Now I think about it. Let me write that. Ooh, perfections on that. Boom. So that's your ka right there. So that'd be CHAA. It would be CHA, and it'd be CHAA for ka. And your ta. Your ta is like a, especially like a circle with an X in it. You know, basically hitting the nail on the head. It's a circle with an X in it. You know, if you want to look at the simplicity of it. So you write it like this, right like that. Say circle. Just to give you a quick visualization, right quick. Circle with an X in it. And then the Assyrian is that for the ta, it's something that, you know, if you're not thinking about it, it'll confuse you because it looks like, okay, what the heck? You know, everything else kind of looks similar, right? But this how the Assyrian is, right? It goes like this. And then you kind of draw it down like that at the flat bottom. And it goes up and it curves. And that's your ta. So it'd be TA. So you got ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta. Then you got your ya. Your ya, I would say, is like a Z, but it has like a extra middle leg, you know, like a middle piece right there. That's what it looks like. But it's like, you know, kind of on its side as well. So it's probably like a good 25-degree angle, you know, to the left. They call it like a acute angle close to it. So that'd be your ya. So you got abba, ga, da, ha, wa, hold on, wa, za, ka, ta, ya. Your ya is like this, you know. They go like this, right? I'm gonna draw it extra slow for you. Boom, boom. That little middle piece right there. Boom. That's your ya. And now your ya for the Assyrian, it was like a what's that note? Not treble. Yeah, it's treble clef. I'm trying to think of treble clef. Not treble clef. It's bass clef. If I'm not mistaken. Like a bass clef symbol. It's kind of like little. What do you say, little seven? You know, baby seven. That's what it looks like as well for your ya. So you put your ya right here. You put YA. Simple. We almost there. We hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We 12 letters off. So we got I, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya. Ya, hold on. Ya, ka. So the ka is KA this time. It's not CHAA. And what it looks like is a greater than symbol with like an outer layer. So it's like a can't say a shark's mouth or alligator's mouth opening, but it's kind of like similar, you know. And once you write it, it's kind of like this, right? Right, like this. And you gotta put that outer layer right there, so it kind of like a half circle, you know, right there. That's your ka, and then your ka 4D is Syrian. It's kind of like this. I always slaughter this one, but it's okay. Kind of go like that, but it's flat on the bottom. And this kind of has like a little curvature right here, slightly. So right there, that is your ka. Definitely, it's your first time tuning in. You know, learning this Hebrew, man, is very essential to our culture. You know, and for the understanding of the Bible as well. If I'm not mistaken, it's in the prologue of Ecclesiasticus. One second. One second. I think it's Ecclesiasticus. Mm, there you go. Yep. Let me find that right quick. That's one. There you go. Ecclesiasticus 1:1. Prologue of the Wisdom of Solomon. See, you can find that part where it talks about it at. Mm, okay, here it is. For the same things other than Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. So that just basically goes into a nutshell of Ecclesiasticus 1:1. And it basically just breaks down that, as far as the, Hebrew, man, like when we speak Hebrew, it has force behind it. It's different. When you speak in that English, it's like it doesn't really have the same power, the same, you know, strength that comes with the Syrian or the ancient, you know. Just knowing the Hebrew, just speaking the Hebrew, it comes with a certain level of, you know, like power behind it. We can say Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Dash Hayashim Kaya Hawa, Lavka. We can say that. It's like that flow. It just sounds different than our Father which art in heaven. It don't sound crazy bland or nothing when you say our Father which art in heaven, but it's like, when you say those prayers, man, it's something different. When you speak that Hebrew, man, like getting back to our native tongue, our native language is something that comes, from that, man, like, attaching ourselves back to our roots, you know, and that's really what comes with understanding this Hebrew. It's like, Monday through, Thursday, we have class, learn the Bible, 7 to 9 p.m. When we learn that Hebrew, it gives you that extra touch as far as understanding. Every, class we held in the ISBK and the Command Jihana is a very important class. Whether you're in the Hebrew class or the Monday night class with me or Tuesday night with Captain I thought, you learn, because these are the things that were taken away from us, man. These are the things that, the oppressor, you know, he took away from him, man. He pushed us away from our language, away from our culture, away from how we dressed, how we, carry ourselves, how we acted towards one another, man. It was something that it wasn't really taught growing up. We all came from different walks of life where, we were Christian or we were Muslim or we were some sect of Christianity that contradicted the whole Bible, you know. But when you get into the root of everything, man, coming back to our roots is the best thing for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That's the best thing that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have as far as any type of salvation, any type of peace, any type of, tranquility or, you know, I would say calmness, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, man, understanding this is where it starts. They say, train up a child in the way they should go and shall not depart from it when he's old. If we were to do this growing up, man, it would be a whole different ball game. Because we would be speaking our own language. Just how you see our Mexican brothers and sisters speaking in Spanish. We'd be confused as hell. We don't speak, Spanish, but that's how we supposed to be with the Hebrew. As blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, we supposed to be speaking that Hebrew. Like for instance, because I learned in the academy, man. You know, yes, yes, your brother. Mashalumka. Which is like this in the English. It'd be like my, for instance, my shalom. I wrote that wrong, but shalom and then ka. Mashalumka. I'm gonna rewrite that. It's like, well, mashalumka means how is your peace or how are you? And then a brother or sister, you speaking to you, be like Shalom Yisrael, which means I am good. We should be speaking like that on a day-to-day basis, man, to where we have conversations in Hebrew, and it's not like it's foreign to us anymore, man. Everybody can speak a little bit of Spanish, like poquito, little, but we should be the same way with our language, to where it goes for poquito, and the Hebrew too. It's a lot. We understand how to read it, we understand how to write it, but that's what the Isupk Command is for, man, to make sure our people understand that we still here for them, that this Bible right here has never lost its power at all, and that's what we're here for, man, so that our people understand. But so far we got Abba Gada Hawa Zakata Yaka. Now we're gonna get this la. The la is basically just a L. The la is basically just an L, so it's like a big L. So I'm about to just write it real quick. 1 second. Get back to my chart. Also gotta send this class out to somebody too. The la is right here. So it's like this, right? It's like a big L. Literally a L, which is funny. But it's a big L. And then when you write the Assyrian, that's when it kind of gets a little crazy, because I'm not gonna lie to you. In my opinion, when it comes to writing the Hebrew, that Assyrian is probably the hardest thing you ever gonna do. That ancient is probably gonna be the easiest thing you're gonna do, because you'll get it faster. But that Assyrian for this is kind of like a for my la, kind of goes like this, right? It's kind of like a little squiggly line almost, which is crazy, but it's actually looked like one. Then you go down like this, hit off like that right there, and boom. So it kind of goes like that. It's like a little squiggly. And that's your lie. You know. Definitely, I would say, to get right with your pronunciation, I would say definitely tune into the Sabbath service we actually hold it tomorrow. Me and preaching officer 50 Hawan or Nadiyab, we're holding it down tomorrow. Definitely tune into that, because when we speak the prayers, you actually can hear the Hebrew. And I feel like personally, the more you hear it, the more it personally kind of gets drilled into your head, as far as starting to get the pronunciation right. Because a lot of people here, they might hear us say the words, like they might hear us speak the Hebrew, but if you don't know the alphabet, it's kind of confusing, because you don't even know what the heck we're saying. It's like, we can read the prayers, and for instance, let's go to the Lord's Prayer right now. Let's go to the Lord's Prayer. Hold on 1 second. Mm. 1 second. Let me get to it right quick. Let's go to the Lord's Prayer right quick, right? All right, so we go to the Lord's Prayer. So it'd be Abanawa. So you got a A, your Ba, your Na. We ain't there yet. We almost there. But your Wa right here. So A, Ba. When I put the Na up there, and then you got the Wa. And that's how simple it is. You feel me? But I feel like personally, the more you hear it on the classes, the more you hear it in person, the more you hear it on a Sabbath service, it actually kind of makes it understandable a lot more. Because I know for me, when I first heard Salakia, I didn't know what the heck was going on. This was like, 7 years ago, you feel me? And that was the first word I knew when I met Officer Yermak in 2019, Salakia. Didn't know what the heck I was saying. Said it, learned it, means part of me, excuse me. It's like, okay, no sweat. And I feel like personally, implement it. Learn the Hebrew piece by piece and implement it in your day-to-day life. It gets to the point to where now, even on my slavery, for me personally, I have to change my words because sometimes I might be texting like I'm texting a brother in the school or you know, a rib, and it's like whole time I'm saying the water to my supervisor, and it's like, oh shoot, thank you. You feel me? So it's like I feel like the more you implement it into your life, you start to get it, personally. So definitely tune into the Sabbath service tomorrow. We're running at 9 a.m. tomorrow, 9 to 11. We're actually tomorrow. Let's see what week we on right quick. Let me check something out right quick. We're about to be in September. So tomorrow we actually on Deuteronomy 22nd, chapter 22, verse 20. We're gonna start that tomorrow. So definitely tune in for that tomorrow. We'll go over the Sabbath service tomorrow. We're gonna break everything down to y'all. Um, Me and Officer Nadia, I'm good. But I'm gonna go over the Lord's Prayer right quick in the Hebrew, and we're gonna break everything down. So let me finish putting the letters so we can actually piece everything together right quick. I got you. So we're on our live, right? So now we're gonna get to our Ma. So our Ma kind of looks like a Y, but it looks like it's kind of like got an extra leg to it. You feel me? So watch what I do right here, cause it's our lie right here, right? So we got Abba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La. And we're gonna put a Ma right here, right? A Ma kind of looks like if I had to say, it's like three-legged Y. You feel me? It looks like if you ain't never seen it before, one, two, three, just like that. And then I would say the Ma for the Assyrian kind of looks like an iron, low key. Kind of goes like this. It kind of curves in like that. That's your Ma. But when we get all the full the full actual alphabet up here, we're going to kind of go to the Lord's Prayer a little bit, at least a few lines of it. We don't have to go too far into it. But just so you know, if you want to actually get a copy of this in person, I would tell you to come to the in-person class for the Sabbath service, and definitely get a copy of this in person, because you want to. I say it like this: you want to get in the habit of saying the Hebrew. The quickest one to learn, in my opinion, out of all the prayers, is the Lord's Prayer. Because once you say it enough times, you can say Abana, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Hayashim Ka, Yahweh, Malafka, Taba, Tazaka. You're going to say that a million times, and it's going to be like, you know, the only thing I'll say about this, but the Lord's Prayer is when you get to like the extra long words, personally. That's when it kind of gets a little hectic as far as as far as the Hebrew, that's when it gets a little hectic. You feel me? So like, use a word right here. I'm use kabawafi a word like that. If you ain't never said the Hebrew before, you're gonna slaughter it. My first time doing it, I slaughtered the mess out of it. Like, personally, because I was with Officer Mock. I was I think I was saying the prayer as a young man, or technically as a trooper, and I was mad confused because at this point in time, the trooper, you can't do this. You can't get up here. So he's reading out the prayers from over here on the podium. I'm over here just in the class like this, my hands up. You feel me? And it's one of those moments to where I was mad confused. He was going fast as heck. I felt like, oh man, what the heck is going on? And then he officially sent me a copy of the prayers, and I was like, okay, I get it now. You feel me? It's just pronunciation. The more you say it, the easier it becomes. And once you honestly learn this right here, this is the groundwork. This is the groundwork to understanding how to read blueletterbible.org. Because once you get to this level right here of just understanding this, like, we can say our ABCs, right? And then it's like magically we can piece together any word. That's because we got this down first. But this is your ABCs, but this is your native tongue, which is the Hebrew. So instead of saying ABCD, you say Abagada Hawaza Katayaka Lamanai Sa'ai Pata Rashakata. You'll say it like that. It becomes a rhythm now. You feel me? But that just comes from time. I would say. You know, definitely get into that Lord's prayer and saying that that'll help you a lot. But let's get back into it. So we got our ma. Now we got our na. Our na is like a slanted, kind of similar to the ma. They look the same, but except without that leg right there. So you go right here. Uh, uh, uh. That's your na right there. So your na, would say your na Assyrian kind of looks like a, hmm, looks like a three almost, but personally it looks like a staple. Like if I had to say anything, it looks like a giant staple because of the way it's actually curved a little bit. Like if you ever got like a staple out of a stapler, it kind of looks just like that in a way. Like right here, let's see. I'm gonna draw it for you right quick. Might be cheeks on it because the way my drawing is trash, but hey, look at it. Kind of like this. It's like that. Go like that. So that's your nah. Boom. Now we got our sa. Our sa is like a, it's like a stick with it got like 3, 4 lines on it. You feel me? And that's why it's like, Abagada hawaza ka. Oh no. Hawaza katayaka lamana. Got your sa. Your sa is right here. Is that my car? Got your sa right here. And let's see. Made it a little better right here. Boom. It's your sa right there, right? And I would say your sa for the Assyrian, it kind of looks like a looks like an O almost, or orange or something like type of circular, spherical creation, but it's not really there fully formed. You feel me? But you write it like this. You kind of have like a little slant right there. Boom. And it goes around, bring it around town. Some SpongeBob stuff, and it kind of be your side right there. Simple. Your eye is basically just oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. Your eye, literally a O, simple. But then you get to your Assyrian, and it looks like a Y, but it's kind of like a can't say disfigured Y. It looks more elegant if you had to say anything. It looks a little, just like the name. It's very ancient. And this is a 6,000-year-old language, and you can tell right here. And this with the Y, which is your eye. You kind of go like this. You kind of curve it down. Kind of go like this. And then your tail for your Y is kind of like lazy a little bit. Boom. So that's your eye. So you literally write an I. Your pa. It's like a J almost. It's kind of like this. I kind of wrote that small, but it's fine. And then with your pa, how you write your pa for the Assyrian? Let's see what I can say. It looks like a grabber or something like that. It's like I'm gonna write it right quick. It's like this. And it kind of goes around like that. So I'm gonna make this a little shorter. There you go. So right there, that's your pa. We're almost done. We're getting there. So we got Abagada Hawa Zakata Yaka La Mana Sa Pa Taka Sharata. Oh yeah, we can get that on the board. That's beautiful. So we got your Tazah. Now your Tazah, how I say it would look, it looks like a looks like a Z, attached to a stick. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I keep it plain and simple, it's literally like a Z on the side of a stick, like a straight line, literally. I got you. Check me out. Watch this. This is literally how the Tazai looks. It's like literally this. It's that, and then a Z right there, like kind of like mid-pointed. Uh, uh, uh. It's Tazai. It's attached, but it ain't really like, it ain't really hugging. Actually, no, I can make it closer. The Z part could be a little closer. Uh, uh, Oh, I killed that right there. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Tazai. And then your Tazai for the Syrian. It looks similar to the pie. Sometimes if you're reading it, sometimes if you're reading it, you can kind of get it confused. Your pie and your Tazai. Because they kind of favor each other, but they're not exactly the same. So for your Tazai, it kind of looks like a similar as the pie. It's like look like a Y almost. But it has like a midpoint like this, right? And it kind of goes down instead of like that, kind of calm. Actually, no, the eye. My apologies. It's like the eye almost. So going like that. It kind of goes like this though. Kind of go like this, and it kind of flattens out like a Y, but it flattens out like that. You get what I'm saying? So la ma na sa I pa ta za. So for your taza, it'll be Taza, Taza. Oh, it's quiet, boy. I swear. So that'd be a taza. So we got mostly everything up here. So I ba ga da ha wa za ka ta ya ka la ma na sa I pa ta za taza ka ra sha. Oh yeah, I can get everything up there literally. I have to make it more condensed though. A little bit more condensed. This is on right quick. Oh, yeah, we good. Okay. Yeah, sister checking in. And Most High Christ, Most High Christ. Now we got the choir, which is QA. So the choir, I say like looks like a shovel almost. You feel me? So you kind of want to write it like this, right? Your choir, right? It's like you kind of like want to have like that little shovel kind of look almost up top. Boom. But you want to actually take a line through the top of it, right? And go all the way down. Boom. Looks like that. That's your choir. Now your Assyrian though, it kind of looks like mm, I say a bobby pin or some sort, a pick or something like that, guitar pick almost. But it's like this, right? Right, like that. And you kind of go like this though. Kind of looks kind of crazy, but hey, that's how it looks though for real. So make it even like that. That is your qua, which is QA. And you got your Ra. Your Ra is like a backwards four, personally. Simple, in my opinion. So it'd be like this. It's your Ra. And then the Ra's Assyrian, it'd be like a seven. But it's kind of like how it is. It's kind of like one of those sevens like this. Like that. Kind of look weird a little bit, but hey. Shara. Hold on. Abagada Hawaza Katayaka Lamanasa Apa Tazaka Ra Shata. So we got a Sha and a Tha left. So your Sha is simple. Your Sha is just a Y. Or Salakia. It's a W. It's like a gigantic W. It's kind of funny. I think about it. The la and the sha. You got your L's and you got your W's. That's funny. No sweat. But your sha is a big W, right? And looks like this, right? It's like literally a W. Giant, a gigantic W. You know, it ain't really hard to draw. But your Assyrian for it though is like a I forgot what you call this symbol, but it's like this. Literally, like that. Kind of terrible, ugly, but hey, that's your sha. So that'd be sha, and then your thigh. Your thigh is like a. It reminds me of the X marks the spot kind of thing. That's why when I think about the your thigh, it reminds me of X marks the spot. That's how I kind of remember it. Like even when I was taking the officer test, that's how I remembered it in my mind. Did it like this, literally like that, like an X, boom. It's your thigh. But then you want to put your Assyrian right beside it. So it's like this. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Kind of like a, if I had to say anything, it's kind of like your pi symbol, but it's like a little different. It has like a little leg right there too. So it's like kind of like that. Sha, and then your thigh. So, dang it, I just killed my A. It's no sweat. So we got the alphabet now. Abba, Gada, Hawa, Zakata, Yaka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Ka, Ra, Sha, Da. So we got the whole Hebrew alphabet, man. So now, let's get into the Lord's Prayer, man. You know, we're going to, since we got the alphabet, let's piece together the parts of the Lord's Prayer. Let's do that. So we know Abu Nawa is the first part of the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, simple. So we got a ba, which is a ba. Then we got a na right here. Then we got a wa. Ba, na, wa. There you go, simple. So let's keep going. We got Shabashamayim coming up next. So that's a big word. I know, I understand. But I'm gonna slow it down for you. You'll start with your sha right here, right? Your sha. Your ba right here. Go back to again for a sha. Pretty sure they share the same connector, if I'm not mistaken. So it'd be sha, ba, sha. You got your ma right there. Then you got your ya. And technically, they share the same connector. There's ya and that ma. So you'll put ya. It'll be like yum. Shashabayum. But you'll drop the A when you actually transliterate it. That's the only difference. So when you're writing it in the English, you'll transliterate and you'll drop that ma. Like you'll drop the A from that ma. Because these two, when you write them, they share the same connector. So that's easily, you know, a little quick lesson right there is because you can say Shabashamayim. You can say Shabashamayama. You can say it like that, but it's not correct because you dropped the A. You feel me? Because that YA, the Ya, and the Ma share the same connector. Boom. It's not the same constant. And then now, that's how you get that. Now you got Qadash. So you got your Qua, your Da, and then technically it'd be a Sha. But you'll drop the A right there when you transliterate it back to the English. And you got your Hayya, like this so far for the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Qadash, Hayya, Shimka. That'd be the first line right there. Boom. So now we got to our Qadash. So it'd be your Qua, your Da, and your Sha. But you'll drop the A when you transliterate it. Now let's keep going. You got Hayya. So, we got right here. Ha. Ya. And it'll be a ha on the back end, but you'll drop the A when you transliterate it. So it'll be ha, ya. If you want to say, to get all the letters in there, but I'm going to take the A off. Ha, ya, ha. But it'll be ha, ya. Because you drop that A when you transliterate it. The difference is, okay, translation and transliterations, boom. It's the sound. That's the only difference. So a lot of things when you transliterate it back to the English, you know, you end up dropping that A that is added there. You feel me? And that's usually what it is. When you transliterate something from the Hebrew to the English, you got to drop the A, and then from there you're okay. So now we're gonna go shaka. So we got a sha right here, right? The bottom. Then we got a ma. Then we got a ka, which is right here. So sha, ma, ka. And that's how you say that first line. So Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Hamya, Shemka. That's your first line right there. Now we're gonna get into the second line. This is Lord's Prayer, man. So, you know, if you don't have this copy, definitely come to class, you know, tune in directly, you know, get into the Sabbath service, man. We say this 2 times during the Sabbath service. Let me come back to the camera, hold on. We say this 2 times during the Sabbath service, at the opening and the closing. So, although we go kind of fast on both of those occasions, you can learn it over time. And I would say if you're in Durham or Raleigh, definitely get in class. If you're in any other zone, ATL, Florida, wherever you're tuning in from, type into your Google machines, type in ISUBK, ATL, ISUBK, Milwaukee, ISUBK, San Bernardino, you feel me? And we will come up. We have a school in the whole face of the country, man. And you can find us anywhere, man, where we teach our people this truth for the Bible. And it's definitely, you know, the Sabbath service is definitely running tomorrow at 9 o'clock a.m. So be tuned. Stay in tune for that. So we're going to keep going. We'll get to the Lord's name right quick, which is God. We'll go to Yahweh. So Yah, Ha. Where my Y at? Wah. So Yah, Ha, Wah. That's God's name. Simple. Malafuka. Let's see how much time I'm at right now. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Let's get it. So, what we just did is God's name. So simple. Yah, Ha, Yah, Ha, Wah. So it's Yahweh. Then we got Malafuka. Malafuka. So we got a Ma right here. Ma. We got a La. We got a Ka. Ma, La. Hold on. I'm tripping. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. So we got a Ma. We got a La. Got a Ka. So you chop the A. Transliteration. Got a Wa. Ta. You drop the A. Boom. And then you got a Ka again. So Malafuka. Another thing to know, when it comes to the Hebrew, no sounds don't get said. You feel me? Like when you read the Hebrew, everything that's on the page you read. You feel me? Everything on the page you read. You don't say Abanawa. You don't say nothing like that. It's Abanawa. You feel me? You pronounce everything all the way through. And the more you do it, the more you get into it. Personally, that's how I look at it. You know, the pronunciation, the first time saying it, you're going to probably slaughter it. We all did. You know, I ain't perfect in it, but I'm better than I was 4 years ago, personally. But I tell anybody to keep learning the Hebrew, just keep coming to the Sabbath service. That's when we speak Hebrew the whole entire service. So That's why I say go to blueletterbible.org and you'll be able to follow along with us when we're doing that as well. So, this is my 2 cents on that. Is that you go to blueletterbible.org and you actually follow along with us, for the Sabbath service every Saturday, 9 to 11. Sometimes it could be 10 to 12, depends on, where we're at for the area. But you feel me? Definitely tune in tomorrow, man, at 9 a.m. We're going to get the Sabbath service running. And, we're going to, go into Deuteronomy tomorrow, man. And we're going to get to these scriptures, man, so you can understand. But let's keep going. Let's go to talk about I. So let's go. So you got a tha right here, which is THA. Boom. Your ba. Simple. And then your I. The more you read this Hebrew, the more you understand. That's all I say. She's like, who the heck is that? Oh, random says. You got Ratazayaka. Ratazayaka. So you got a Ra right here. Taza. Ra, Taza. Ka. That's kind of like a quick word. I'm not going to lie to you. And you got Haya. You got Ha. Ya. And then maybe a Ha on the end, but you drop the A. You drop the A, so it end up turning to a Ha, Ya, Ha, Ya. Instead of Ha, Ya, Ha. You feel me? It'd be Ha, Ya. Simple. We'll keep going. You got a Asha. So you got a I, Sha. Simple. You got Ba, A, Ra, Ta, Za. So this word right here gonna slaughter you, but let's get it. We got Ba, A, Ra, Ta, Za. And we're gonna go over to English, what exactly we was reading right now in a second. We're gonna hit this. It's Hebrew though. Ka, wa. It's the Lord's Prayer, man. Ha, ya. You got, where's it at? Ba, sha, ma, ya. And then it'd be a ma at the end. Which you take off the A. So it'd be bashamayim. And then you got Latan Lanawa. Which would be right here. Na, ta. And then it'd be another. Where's that na at? A na right there. Hold on. Na, ta, na. Natan Lawa. Hold on. Lanawa. So it'd be a la, which would be right here. La. And you got a na right there. And then you got your wa right there. So Latani Nawa. And you got Lakam. So Lakam would be like this. You got your la, your ka, and then your ma, but you drop that A. So it'd be just Lakam. So Lachaam, technically, in the English. And you got cow. So cow would be this. It'd be technically, it'd be a ka and a la, but you would drop the A on this la right here when you transliterate it to the English. You got ka out. And you got yawam. Ya, wa. And then it'd be a ma. Where's the ma? Hold on. It'd be a ma, but you drop the A, so it'd be yawam. Then we get to a crazy word. You can't say crazy word, but it's like a longer word, which I tell people you want to hit every piece of this. So you got wa, sa, lak, la, nawa, na, wa, wasalakwa nawa, which is right here. You got your wa, you got your sa, right there. You got your la, you got your ka, right? Technically, it'd be right here. Your ka. You drop an A, or you drop two A's, technically. And then you got your la again. You got your na. And you got your wa right there. Wasalakonawa. Boom. You got a longer word. But we're gonna slaughter this together, man. I get it. Reading that Hebrew, man, is like one of those things to where, if you never read it before, especially the Lord's Prayer starting off, it is crazy just to hear it, right? It's one of those things to where it's like, man, we grinding teeth a little bit, but it's like, the more you do it, we're gonna get into it. We got a ka, right? We got a ka. You got a wa. You got a ba. So you got a couple waf yinawa. You got a waf. So you got a wa right here. And a ta. Drop the A. Boom. You got a na, wa. So I'm actually going, how much time we got left? Just so y'all can hear it. We're going to go through it right quick. Because we almost finished, but I'm going to go through it. It'll be like this. Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shanka, Yahawa, Malafaka, Taba'ai, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Asha, Baratiza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lataninawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawan, Washalakanawa, Quavafinawa, Kashalakinawa, Quavafinawa, Wala'ai, Tayayanawa, Panasayawan, Ball, Hawashayanawa, Mayang, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamlakawaf, Wa'ala, Wadaparaf, La'awalayam, Aman. So that was the Lord's Prayer in the English, man. In Hebrew, Salakia. And I would say, the first time you ever read this, you're going to be mad confused because understanding the Hebrew compared to the English or the Spanish, anything like that, is different, because the words are longer. If you read it in the transliterated version in the English, you could probably get the first 2-3 lines, you feel me? But when you get to them bigger words like kabalashinawa, like stuff like that, kabalashinawa, those words are very long, even transliterated. But it just takes time, man. But today we went over the Lord's Prayer just now, and we also went over the basics, man, just the Hebrew alphabet. And I'm gonna clip up the class right here, man. I'm gonna get y'all to stay tuned, man. Stay tuned for tomorrow, man. We're going over, I actually spoke on it earlier. We're going over Deuteronomy chapter 22. We're starting at verse 20 tomorrow. So what I need y'all to do overnight, get y'all blueletterbible.org in tune so we can get down to business, man, so we can actually, get into this Sabbath service tomorrow. With that, to the brothers, shalom, Yahweh Shem Kustah. To the sisters, shalom, Yahweh Shem Allah Shem El Shah. Stay tuned. See y'all tomorrow.
They say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that. Look, don't do me no favor, send my paper to the bank. Can't stand a hoe, thirsty bitch, can't get shit to drink. Think that backbiting, this and shit is cool until it ain't. Red devil dog, can he get a crumb? No, it can't. Train killer boy, try to keep it humble, but don't tempt me. Know they do not like me, but they better keep it friendly. Ain't going out like Diddy. Got a whole lot of soldiers, whole lot of guns, nigga. We ain't fitting in no Bentley. Try to talk it out, but I really think we passed that. He ain't got that Zell, he can send that shit on Cash App. Show that nose high in the air, cause I ass fat. Listen, bitch, fuck that pussy, I won't pile. They say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that. If the nigga cross the line, he must want me to step a son. Running hard, moving it on up like George Jefferson. You got the bag, yes indeed, got the whole recipe. Got the bitch begging please, cautious like the referee. Nigga think I'm tripping about that shit, now they out. Niggas couldn't keep it true around this bitch. bitch and I'm a paw. Hold on, let me get the scoop on this nigga, think he flawed. Had to tell my man the truth about that bitch, cause that's my dog. They say it's up then. And it ain't nothing to discuss then. Pillow talking with revenge, we like best friends. Just left Atlanta, now I'm in Bama on the West End. Blood on 125th, don't you know about that? I can't fall out with my niggas, where they do that at? In position for that power, I can't get it back. I got that on me now, we don't play like that. Niggas say it's up, bitch. They say yeah. I got that on me now, we don't play like that.